Good morning, everyone. This is Tanya at SideGigCrafts. Welcome, and welcome back to the channel if you've been here before. I'm so happy you're all here. And today is a fun day. We're going to start a new journal. I have these things sitting here on my desk, as you know. And it's time to get them out. So I thought, let's make a new journal out of this box. This is a mac and cheese box. And they make actually a really great size for this. So used one prior, and I'm going to do it again. So I am just trimming this paper down a little bit. We're going to make an ocean journal today, and we're going to have some fun with it. So I was really having some trouble being inspired. What should I do today? And I remembered I have an ephemera pack from 49 and Market. And I have this box sitting here, and I have some ocean papers that I got for Mother's Day, and why not use them? Let's get them out. Let's make something fun. Just gonna glue this here. I could probably use tape, but I'm gonna use glue. I'm running out of tape. I did order some from Temu, you guys. I got a package of 5 rolls of tape for $3.99 from Temu, and I'm excited to get that, because I am running out. I just have I don't have that much left. It's time. And crafting away with my tape. Hope you guys are doing great. It's a beautiful day here in Alabama. And, yep, it's another work day. Get to go into my hobby pretty soon. And spend some time there today. Playing with all the little animals. If you're new here, I am an assistant store manager for a pet store. So I do enjoy it very, very much. It's like going to my hobby every single day. Not that I don't get tired and such, you know, but I love playing with the animals and getting to talk to nice people about their animals, and I learn a lot every day, and I love that. So it's a lot of fun, and I have been enjoying the company that I've been working for, so that's a plus. And since I've worked there, I've now got 2 new pets. Well, unless you count the snails. Do the snails count? I don't know. They seem happy and with my fish, though. So yeah, I'm acquiring new pets along the way. As if I need more. Alright, we're just going to fold this over. You notice that my lines are a little crooked? It doesn't matter. Those are going to be covered up. No need to stress over that. Now on these, I do like to use tape because they stick down right away and I don't have to worry about them anymore. So on this part, I do. I will fold these over. It's just basic bookbinding 101. Let's see here. I think I do have a little bit of a wider one, though. There we go. A little bit wider. I'll put this down here on this paper, on this cardstock here. I'm calling it cardstock. I'm putting it on the mac and cheese box. That's what I'm doing. This is a great way to upcycle your boxes. Make a book out of it. If you don't have the supply, oh, I should have used this for my supplies, huh? Nah, because we're going to do something fun. So I have a challenge coming up, you guys. I'm still thinking about it. It's going to happen. But I still have to figure out what I'm making. So that's what I'm thinking about. Where I'm going to use only things I can find around the house. Not any craft supplies. So I'm going to make my own glue. We're going to find materials from around the house, and we're going to make something beautiful out of it. That means I've got to come up with, if I'm going to use some rubber stamps, I've got to find a way to make rubber stamps. Not rubber stamps, they won't be rubber. Well, maybe. Things around the house that way. We can use, let's see. Anyways, just household things that we can make or use to make fun things, beautiful things. Crafty things. Just, you know, it's just just a little exercise. Honestly, I feel like it's, for me, it's an exercise to be appreciative of the things that I have been blessed with. Because, you know, we forget sometimes that the supplies that we have aren't available to everyone. So, I want to be grateful for having that. I'm just kind of scoring these right here to make it easier when I put the cover back on here. Sometimes I get some bulging in here and I don't like it. So I'm going to try to avoid that if I can. I used to cut these. I don't know why I stopped doing that. I probably should keep doing that. It would be easier and it would fold better, wouldn't it? Let's go ahead and fold this carefully. Burnish it. Now, why am I using brown paper on a beach theme? Well, my 49 in Market ephemera has a lot of brown in it, and I thought it'd just be beautiful to use that as my base. And I've got red glitter from the ribbon I used yesterday all over the place. Okay, so now, what do I want to use in here on the centers? What do I want to use here? Are these, okay, this is the paper that my kids gave me for Mother's Day. Yes, let's open this up and see. These are the perfect size. You know what? I think this is the same box I used and the same pad or type of pad that I used the last time. Oh, Rocky, I didn't feed you yet. Hang on a minute, guys. My fish is telling me I didn't feed him. He's over here looking at me like, what are you doing? Sorry about that. All right, now he can eat his breakfast and stop begging. Okay, now he's busy. All right, so let's, the last, they gave me like 4 of these little pads. They're so pretty. And this one is no exception. It's gorgeous. The other one I used was, or started to use, is butterflies, kind of a more vintage, pretty feel. This is the ocean one. So we've got whales, we've got lobsters. Ooh, that would be actually, so this is the pack that I'm using. Mix and match die cut pieces. So it's got a lot of, I feel like I had that paper, but I don't know where it is if I do, and I'm not going through all that paper that I have just to find it. So these are the papers that I'm working with. I should use this in there some. As I say that, here's a question. As I say that, nope, won't fit. That's okay. We're going to use this for something else. Oh, yes it will. It will fit right there in the middle. Do I want to put another piece of card in there, though? That's the question. I could put a pocket to cover up that seam. That's not an issue. Or put paper there and put something else here and make that a tuck spot. This could be a pocket, too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's use everything we've got. Okay. So, well, the fold is going there now. Didn't mean to do that. I was kind of just testing, but it's there now. That's the only thing with this card, is that it's going to be really thick to fold. So I want to try to kind of train it up a little before I stick it down, but that will help tremendously. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. We're going to glue this, though. I should probably put tape and glue. Make it stick faster, but I think we'll be okay. We're using everything today. Yep. Let's push this right up against that corner. Smooth it out. That's beautiful. I love it. There, we put that to good use. And then, let's see about training this one before we start gluing it. Just kind of pushing it in there. And go ahead and burnish it down. Help that fold. Beautiful. I think I'm going to put it on here. It soaks into the cardboard faster, so I'm going to put it on the glossy side of this to help it stick faster. The glue won't soak in. Put a little bit in here too, just to make sure that seam is nice and secure. Down. That worked out really nice. Okay, so here's the question. This is going to have to go this way because, well, it doesn't have to. I'm going to make it that way. We're going to make a tuck spot out of that. I will put a piece of paper over here, but I need something behind here. So as I'm looking at this, we've got these gorgeous big old 8 pieces. Although these would be fun to put, even though they'd stick out, they would be fun to put in there. Maybe not those. Let me see what else we've got here. We've got this one. We've got little pieces. We've got this beautiful doily thing. Gorgeous. Love that, but it's not quite big enough. And I could just put regular paper. Okay, let's just put paper. We'll bring in, maybe that's how we introduce this one. Let's look and see what we've got here, because that'll still be the perfect size, even though it's a little smaller. That's okay. We'll do another map. Sorry, you guys, I don't know if I'm in frame or not. Put some flowers in there now. That would be gorgeous. That's an option. Well, but the picture won't show because it'll be behind there. The colors are good, but the picture won't show, so it's kind of wasted that way. Let's see what else we've got. Nope. This would be nice. We're going to pull out some options. I don't know about the blue. Not feeling the blue. This is pretty. I don't care for the crown on it, but that's okay. This one I love. That's pretty, but it's very off for the paper. Love that, but I think I want the whole thing to show. Same. Are we repeating? I don't feel like we're repeating. Aren't they beautiful papers? Some of these are very similar, but they're not, I don't think they're repeating though. Let's see. I will bring the blue in, just not quite. Maybe this, maybe. We're gonna check some things. I do love that. That one's beautiful. That would actually bring some blue in there. Okay, I love them all, as you can tell. So let's look and see. I do like that as I'm looking at it. I just do. We could bring some blue here. It's really nice. I could keep the green in there. I think the blue is the answer. Maybe this one. Let's try this one. I do love that. Do we love that? The blue's a little more subtle. What you guys think? Help me out. Help me out. Let's put this here. That just folds down a little tuck spot, so we'll just hold on to that for a second. I think that's it. think I'm just going to glue the whole piece down. No, I'm not. That's a waste. What I could do is use something like this for that pocket. That would be cute. Alright, so let's cut this in about half. 2.5, no. This one's a little shorter than the book, so we'll just do this, put the glue on the paper. There we go. You guys, I got part of my Temu order yesterday. I'm so very excited. I'm going to wait for the rest of it though, because it's a very small one that I got. It'd be a boring video. We're going to wait for the rest of it and then show you all at once. It'll be more fun that way. I've got, this one is, seriously, it's a small one. I mean, it fit in my mailbox. So it's dies and rubber stamps. And the other one's going to have dies and rubber stamps too, but they're going to be more holiday themed. I'm so excited. Because I tried to keep it kind of a holiday theme on that one so that they kind of went together. Like there was a theme to that order. And being that the holidays are coming up, I thought that would be a lot of fun just to, you know, make it a fall and Christmas themed. I'm going to go ahead and glue a little bit down here at the bottom just to help it. So I don't want it to start peeling up if it gets used a lot. So just a little bit at the bottom. And then on the sides, because that's going to be our tuck spot, hold that down for a minute just so it doesn't go anywhere. There we go. And then I want to put, oh, you know what? I could just put, nope, it's not big enough. Now I could, ooh, that would be cute too. I could just put brown down on this band and then put this over the top of it. It would be like completing that picture, sort of, which is a small gap out of the middle. Let's do that. Yep, let's do that instead of putting the shells on there. So this is going to be, let me measure this. Let me measure this. Why in the world do I pick a clear ruler to be my favorite? I don't know, because I can never find it. Alright, so this piece is going to be 6 by, this is not my favorite ruler, this is a tiny one, 6 by 2. So we'll go 6 inches by 2 inches. Should fit just about perfect. Look at that. One of the things I did like about this though is it had that little well, I guess that won't work because, yeah, it would. See, I'm rethinking. Just do what I was going to do. Just do it. Just do it. This is the wrong side of the paper. This is the, and it's got the strip on it. Doggone. Let's see if I can do that again. This one is also 6 inches, of course. And we're going to take 2 inches off this other end. How about that? This paper has a texture on it, kind of linen, and then this side is smooth, and I wanted the linen side to be up where you can see it. It has that great texture. We'll just cover that part. I've not done this in the front of my journals before. This kind of worked out kind of cool though. I never have a plan when I sit, well, I sort of have a half a plan when I sit down. There we go. I'm going to kind of line this one up. Oops, I want to scoot it over just a little so it's matted, but I want the top and the bottom to match this one. Cute. Okay. There. Now we've got a pocket here, and we've got a pocket here. Pretty cute. I like that. Now we could put some of these fun things in there. See, like, you know, something that's too big. But it will, yeah, it's too big. But, y'all see what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. I don't know what we're going to put there yet. Maybe just a little note card. That's perfect. Or is it? Nope, the bend is right there. Maybe just a little note card, like that. Whatever we want, because it's ours, right? All right, so let's make sure this is nice and trained. Yep, see, that wants to buckle just a little bit because that pocket's there and it's not glued down. So I'm going to run my bone folder down here just to help train that. Get it to go right where I need it. There we go. Gently, but with authority. And then this side, same. Gently, but with authority. You don't want to go too crazy because that paper will just crack. So you want to go nicely. See, this one's got some buckling going on too. It's that cardstock. It's because it's so heavy, but that's okay. It's not going to show when the paper pages are all in there. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be great. All right, so here's the question. What do we want on the front? Do we want to decide that now or later? I'm really loving this whale. Really loving that, and it would introduce the blue. If I do him on the front, what do I put on the back? Do I put the whale on the back too? Do I don't know about the flowers in there. The flowers are kind of weird to me with the ocean. Do love that. I almost feel like this should be on the front. Maybe this one on the front. Oh, I already had that. And then maybe this one on the back. Now, that doesn't mean that's all that's going to be on there, but I'm thinking that that's where I want to start. I'll probably do some decorative stuff around it. I love it. Okay, so here's what I think I want to do. Now, we're just going to work on the cover today. I'm not working on pages. So don't worry, we're not going to get into some really crazy long thing. Where is my timer? I did set a timer to try to keep me on track. I've got about half an hour, which is plenty of time. I think I want to get some paper to put under here. Some paper to put under there. And I say paper, but I mean, honestly, I need some craft paper, and I'm willing to cut some for it. So, let's see what we've got. Do I have a big piece of, ooh, this might be even better. Actually, this is totally even better. This is what I want right here. This is what I want. This right here. Now, because I like the dots behind it, but I'm thinking that I may want to ink this up a bit. If I do that, it's going to get wet. And I don't know if those dots are going to come up from underneath it. So what I think I'm going to do is glue this to a plain piece of paper first. Like a white piece of cardstock underneath it so you can't see it. so that if that water or ink affects it, the bumps won't come up through there. And I've got some of that right here. I think it's just the right size. Maybe. I think. Maybe. Yes. Okay. I think that's what I'm going to do. And it'll give it some little more depth too. Is that the right size? It's close. It's perfect that way. We can trim off the bottom for sure. Okay. Perfect. And then once they're done, I want to sew I'm going to probably sew around the edges of them before I glue them to the book. But we're just going to make the front today. We're just going to do we'll do the work without the sewing and all that. We'll get the design ready. Now, I don't want any white showing around this, so I will be trimming that. Because I am not highlighting the white, that's for sure. I'll trim it. Put a little extra glue on there, and that's okay. Alright, and then we're going to do the same with this one. Maybe if I put the glue on this one and the paper instead of the cardstock. Get the size right. You know, this probably isn't the journal I should have been working on today. I need to do a swap with a Sleeping Beauty journal from Little Golden Books, and I have not cut that book yet. So that's upcoming. That'll be on the list of videos coming up soon. Perhaps, or the decorating of it at least. At least do that part on video. You know what I was thinking? To avoid the dots, I could always, you know, do the decorative part before I put the brown paper. That would be smart. But this is okay. This is great. This really does give a little more depth and strength to these papers, either way. So, here's my thought, though. I don't know how much I want to do to them. But I do know that I'm doing this. Because I'm going to grunge it a little bit. I'm not going to totally grunge this up, but I do want to grunge it a little bit. Because when you go to the seashore, what's brand new? Nothing. 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 The pier's been visited by billions of feet. It's had ice cream scoops spilled on it. It's had popsicles on it. It's had birds pooping on it. It's had fish flopping on it. Boats pulled up to it, docked at it. I mean, there's all kinds of things that happen on the pier and the beach, and there's just, you know, nothing's brand new. Ooh, you know what would be really fun too? I don't have any. Oh, I probably do have some burlap. I was gonna say something like that would be cute underneath it too. Maybe instead of that brown paper. I do have burlap. I wonder how well that would work. I don't know that I could find it within a minute, so I don't know that we'll do that today. But I'm not attaching these today anyway, so that's a possibility. That is a possibility to put that burlap underneath it. That would be really cool. That would be texture. Let's get some... I'm going to use this darker oxide ink for this, or distress ink. And I don't know Just a little. I'm not trying to vintage it up. Just you know, used. Not perfect. That's all. Just add a little highlight here at the edges. Could be fun to add some texture paste or something like that, maybe. Not sure about texture paste on the front, though. It tends to, I feel like it tends to chip off when it's handled too much. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. You want the book to be used, right? Okay. Very lovely. How about, here's something, how about some stenciling, like some coffee stains? That would be a nice addition to that paper. And you know what I did a couple days ago? I put away all my stencils, except probably the one that has the coffee stain on it. Except probably that one. Here we go. Here's one. This one I'll have to do. Just go lightly. Oops. Actually, I want the lighter one. I'm going to mix my blending tool pads, but that's okay. Actually, I could use one of these. Would work better. Just kind of go in there. Add a little stainage. You guys been to the beach this summer? You know what, I feel sad to say I haven't been to the beach in years, and I love it there, so I've missed it. I've really missed it. The kids just got back from Florida. They went to the beach. It looked like they had a really great time. See, this does add a lot to that paper and just making it look different, and just it's cute. I'm going to add some up here. They just let Gretchen in. I left her outside because she wouldn't come in, so I just left her out there. All right, how's that? Is that cute? I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add the other color. I'm going to add the darker one also. Why do I want to do that? I think it'll just add another layer of depth. Just a little, not a lot, just really lightly. See how that just layered on there? We can go a little bit more with this one because it's in the back. Yes. I love that. And just kind of blend it into the other one. Just a little bit. See how it's got the different colors? Yeah, I like it. I like that a lot. Alright, let's see how that looks so far. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, it'd be pretty too is green paper. I'm just looking for everything that I can put back there. Green paper would be really pretty if I kind of matched that green up. Be pretty with a metallic behind there. So many things. But I do know I need to stitch around those edges because that's gonna make it really special. So that is that. Maybe we could put a spine on it. Should we do something and make a spine on it too? We could use find another piece of paper. It's going to need to be the same colors as that, similar at least. Maybe this one. This would be cute if I use this section because then we could put how wide is that spine? That spine is about 2 inches. So let's do 1 inch and 3/4. Is that too different? No, I think that'll be fine. Is that the same? No. 1 inch and 3/4. It's a little bit different, but that's okay. That's nice. Okay. I want to do the same thing with that cardstock so that it all looks the same-ish. Grab another one of those. My old job was going to throw these cool cards away, and I said, no, I'll take them. And there was like 1,000 of them? I don't know. Not that many probably, but I didn't want them to go in the trash. I was like, I could use those. Totally use those. For something. It's great cardstock. Heck yeah. So I brought them home. Good morning, Gretchen. Did you get some doggy time outside? Excellent. All right. We're going to do the same thing on this one. It's going to be fun to use these papers. So I'm thinking that my pages are going to use, I'm going to use packing paper, I think. Packing paper, book page, stuff like that for the insides of this one. And add pages to it. So like decorative, if I, add stuff to it that way. Kind of use those kind of as a base. If that makes any sense, I'm not sure. I have an idea. It's not coming across, but I have an idea. I've got so many die cuts too for the ocean. I thought this would be such a great way to use some of those for decorative elements. All right, we got to put some spills and splashes on this one too. It'll help tie it together with the others, even though the color's a little different. Nice. Okay, and then for this one, let's see. Did I just... No, that's right. That's right. Isn't that awesome? That came together very nicely. All right, you guys, there's our cover. This is going to be fantastic. Now, I can't glue them on yet because we're going to sew them. So, that's how it's going to go. I like that the stars went that way. There's greenery on each one of them. So I can add like a seaweed element, something like that. But I'll definitely be probably decorating a lot more. Just not yet. We're going to get a feel for this book before we go crazy. So anyway, that's it for today. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. That's our quick cover. The next time I come to you, I'll have it sewn up and probably glued to the book. I don't know if I'm going to put burlap under it or not. I'm kind of leaning that way though. I feel like I need to add that in there somehow. So I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are inspired to create. Use your empty mac and cheese boxes. That's a pretty good way to use it. Packaging materials are a great addition to your craft supplies. Enjoy your day, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.